Hi everyone, Mrs. Ivester here, and I'm back in our school library. I really wanted to come back in this space to have a chance to pause and think and reflect and have a little bit of time to myself when I think about everything that's happened in our country in the last week related to George Floyd. There's a lot going on right now that we're handling, and kids, you're probably feeling it. Not only are we learning from home, your families are home with you, trying to work from home and help you with everything as well. Those are really challenging issues. But it's also really challenging when we think about all of the social injustice in this country and when we see everything happening in the world around us and how people are reacting to the terrible event related to George Floyd. And so I wanted to come back into the library and have some time to look at these books that all tell these beautiful stories, that all remind us of what has been happening in our country for so long. And there's a special book that I have for you that's new to our school library. It's called Something Happened in This Town. And this is a book that talks about a very similar event to what happened to George Floyd. It talks about a police shooting where a white police officer shot a black man. And it talks about this perspective from a white and a black family, and also provides us an opportunity to just pause and be still and think with our head and our heart together about what we want our reaction to be when we see situations like this and when these things happen. I want you to think, as I'm reading this story, about what you want your response to be when you hear about something like this happening. How are we going to change these things? How are we going to be a part of the solution? And I also want you to really think about how, yes, we all have different skin color. We all have different features that make us different and unique. But underneath all of that, we all still have a soul and we have a purpose and we have a story. And I'm really hoping that as we enjoy this story together, it provides us an opportunity to think about the people in our community, the people here at our school, the people in our world. Everybody has a story, and everybody is reacting to what happened in Minneapolis because they want their stories to be told and they want their stories to be important. And so right now I want you to think about this book right here, Something Happened in This Town. Something bad happened in our town. The news was on TV, the radio, and the internet. The grown-ups didn't think the kids knew about it, but the kids in Mrs. Garcia's class heard some older kids talking about it, and they had questions. After school, Emma asked her mother, "Why did the police shoot that man?" "It was a mistake," said her mother. "I feel sad for the man and his family." "Yes, the police thought he had a gun," said her father. "It wasn't a mistake," said her sister, Liz. "The cops shot him because he was black." Emma was confused. "He's brown, not black," she said. "Some black people have dark brown skin and some have light brown skin," Emma's father explained. Black usually means African American. Most of their ancestors were brought here from Africa as slaves. "I know what a slave is," said Emma. "That's when you do whatever the other person says." Yes, slaves had to do whatever white people told them to do. Even after slavery ended, white people didn't let black people live where they wanted, to go to school with the white people, or vote. Who are white people? White people came here from places in Europe or Russia or other countries. We are white, even though our skin is light tan. "Did our family do those bad things a long time ago?" asked Emma. "Yes," answered her mother. "Back then, many white people thought that they were better than black people, even though it wasn't true." Liz added, "Some white people still think most black men and boys are dangerous. even though they're not. Was the man that got shot dangerous? Asked Emma. No, her mother said. Shooting him was a mistake. It was a mistake that's part of a pattern. Like the pattern on my blanket? Emma asked. Yes, but this pattern is being nice to white people and mean to black people. It's an unfair pattern. Suppose you had a birthday party and invited everyone in your class except the black kids, her mother said. How would the black kids feel? They would be sad, Emma said, or mad. And you would be missing out because you never know who is going to be your best friend, said Liz. And you can help others to be fair, said her mother, like telling Anna to stop teasing Ling about her name, asked Emma. Her mother gave her a hug. Yes, just like that. In another house, Josh asked his mother, Can police go to jail? Yes, said his mother. Why do you ask? That white policeman who shot the black man, said Josh. Will he go to jail? What he did was wrong, said his mother. But he won't go to jail, said his father. Why not? Asked Josh. Cops stick up for each other, said Josh's brother Malcolm, and they don't like black men. Josh was confused. Why not? Some police are black. You're right, said his mother. Uncle James is a police officer, and so is my friend Kenya. There are many cops, black and white, who make good choices, said his father. But we can't always count on them to do what's right. Malcolm added, I could get stopped by the police just because I'm black, even if I don't do anything wrong. That's not fair, said Josh. What if a white man was in the car? Would the police have shot him? They probably wouldn't have even stopped the car, said his father. Sometimes white people are treated better than black people, said his mother, but it's not right. Everybody should be treated fairly. Josh's mother gave him a hug. We're proud of who we are. Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., and Nelson Mandela were strong and brave black leaders. They showed us that we can stand up for our rights and set good examples for others. They were treated unfairly, but helped others learn how to be more fair. Some people haven't learned yet, his father said angrily. Why are you mad? Josh asked. I'm mad that we're still treated poorly sometimes, but I can't use my anger to make things better, said his father. Black people have a lot of power if we work together to make changes. I have power, Josh said, and I'm smart. His father smiled. You're right. His mother added, and you can change people's hearts by sticking up for someone who's not treated fairly. Like how Malcolm sticks up for me when the kids tease me about my glasses, Josh asked. He tells them to step off. Just like that, his parents said. The next day, a new kid joined Emma and Josh's class. His name was Ahmad, and he was from a country far away. Ahmad didn't know where to sit or what to do because it was his first day in school. He talked a little bit, but it was hard to understand him. He said he was learning English. After lunch, the class went outside to play soccer. Daniel and Sophia picked the kids to be on their teams. All of the kids were picked to be on a team, except Ahmad. Daniel said Ahmad probably didn't know how to play because he was new. Sophia said Ahmad might not be good at soccer. Josh remembered what his mother said about sticking up for people who are treated unfairly. Emma remembered what her mother said about unfair patterns and birthday parties. All of a sudden, Ahmad wasn't alone. Emma and Josh were leading him to their team. "We have enough kids on our team," Daniel said. "We don't need him." But Josh was ready. "Step off," he said. "He's playing." "Yeah," said Emma. "We don't want to miss out." And just like that, Emma and Josh gained a new friend and started a better pattern in their school. And then at the end of the book, parents and teachers, there are some really great notes with how to talk about these big issues with our kids. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for listening to the story. And I really hope that as you had a chance to just sit and pause and breathe and think, that you were able to think, what kind of patterns do you want to be a part of? When people think of you and they think about your name, what do you want to come to mind? I really, really hope that you feel challenged and you feel encouraged to be a part of something different and to change the way that we are treating each other in this country. Parents, I hope that this provides you an opportunity to have some conversations with your families at home. Teachers, if you're sharing this video, I hope that this helps you in classroom circles and in your classroom community. And we can all be a part of changing and starting a positive pattern, just like these two kids did here together. Enjoy your day. Go out there and do something to care about somebody else. See you next time.